Ready? Speed. Action!
It was crazy.
And it was amazing. Hi, welcome to the making of 16 Love. Don't talk to me like that.
It's a story about love and it's a story about tennis.
It's a beautiful story, and also the tennis is awesome. So we get them on both sides.
It's a teen romantic comedy about tennis, starring Lindsay Shaw, Chandler Massey, Susie Abromite, an amazing cast. You're gonna love this movie as much as I do. And over the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna show you why.
I had such a blast working on 16 Love. The people were super fun. It was physical and fun. Everybody was playing tennis. There was always something going on.
This is not, for the faint of heart. This is the real deal tennis.
We did nothing but run in the sun, hit back and forth. It was so intensive.
Yes! The best movie you'll ever see, guaranteed.
That should let you know that it's good.
I was like gushing blood, I was like contorted like this, and we were still shooting.
I mean, there's elements of everything. I think I cried in it.
There was a little bit of Chandler being infatuated with Lindsay Shaw.
Done.
So
hot.
Have you guys ever seen pecs like these? No, they're not gel.
We were just kind of like a big family.
It became very personal with everybody very fast. I love all of these guys.
And there's a dynamic in real life now as a result of this experience. I think it's changed all of us.
Take a good look at your future, Ellie Nash. That's what a lifetime without ice cream can lead to.
You're being serious?
It was written by Lee Dunlap, the woman who wrote A Cinderella Story.
16 Love is about a girl named Allie Mash, who is the #1 junior tennis player in the country.
She's this tennis prodigy. She's kind of dedicated every waking moment to making this dream of hers happen.
Let's go, Allie. Come on, hustle. Chris Everett says a champion hates to lose, even more than she loves to win. Hey, you want to be a champion?
Yes!
She gets injured fighting her rival, Katina. She no longer has tennis. She was forced to branch out.
She meets this guy, this kind of goofball guy named Farrell Gambles, who is also a tennis player, but doesn't take it nearly as seriously.
She starts to discover that there's boys, there's ice cream, there's parties.
Farrell shows her how to be a normal kid and how to have fun. And from there, a very beautiful budding romance forms.
And then she's kind of given the chance to go back to tennis.
She's at that threshold where there's two paths for her, and she has to decide who she wants to be over who her dad thinks she should be or who she thinks she should be.
It's a story of coming of age. It's a story of growing up and deciding who you want to be.
Tennis is what I do. It's my life.
We got the best cast in the world.
We're the best actors in Hollywood!
I think these actors have so much heart. They're really bringing it to the character.
So who's the most popular person on set?
Me.
I love Lindsay Shaw.
She's a star.
I've been acting for a really long time. I've been acting since I was 12. A lot of my teenage years, kind of that time when you're making friends and figuring out what you really want to do and who you are, that was kind of all spent already on a journey that I'd started at a young age, and just so much work being put into it and sacrifices that you have to make, but sometimes losing sight of why you're really doing it. Dad.
I can't hear you.
Sort of the same crisis that Allie kind of goes through. It's kind of relearning how to be a teenager. That's kind of the parallel here. Just surrendering to love and loving who you are, all of it. That was so epic.
Action! 16 Love on Kickstarter.com. Get some. You can win amazing stuff, right? That's what I've been
Yes, Kickstarter.com is the bomb. That sums it up right there.
told. That's a pretty good.
Ready?
Like,
You ready? Chandler, where are you?
Where are you? Come on, ready? One,
Ready?
two,
Three,
two,
one.
go!
Kickstarter.com. It's got your exclusive look at 16 Love.
Yeah.
Some love in between flares.
Move your feet. Split step.
16 Love is tennis.
The tennis in this is amazing.
We worked so hard to nail the tennis. I think we shot 21 days. 10 of those days were on a tennis court.
We had some really good tennis players on here. This is not some movie where people are hacking it around. We're really playing, guys.
Everybody was either a pro or a serious amateur or somebody who was killing themselves to get the tennis right. Lindsay worked incredibly hard to be Allie Mash. Lindsay brings a mental toughness to life and a mental toughness to acting that made learning tennis a match.
We did nothing but run in the sun, hit back and forth, all these different angles, all this different stuff. It was so intensive.
The game is about to start.
Chandler Massey, I made him play me. I made him beat me.
I grew up watching Agassi. I loved Agassi. I really trained hard, and when I got here, I realized that, yeah, I could play tennis well enough to be Farrell Gambles.
Chandler, you're amazing at tennis. He was actually amazing from the beginning.
I played Susie, who plays Katina, one time just for fun, and she just embarrassed me.
I was 8, and she beat me.
Dashed any hopes I've ever had of playing tennis.
You know, Susie's like a superhero. You're a mere mortal.
I started playing tennis when I was 9, and I ended up being a top-ranked junior when I was 11.
Don't worry, folks. She'll beat him. Let's hope so.
I ended up moving down to Florida on my own to a tennis academy where I trained like 5-6 hours a day, and that was pretty much my life. You know, it was sort of a dream of mine to go to Duke University on a full tennis scholarship. Through a lot of hard work, through a lot of sacrifice, I was fortunate to have that happen.
Susie Abromite, she knows how to play the game.
I have never lost a match.
Since I was born.
Playing tennis every day, that was my life, and everything else was pretty much secondary, which is very much Allie Mash's story. Allie Mash sacrificed so much. I mean, I know that because I live that. I think a lot of young women can appreciate that.
This is a game that can chew you up.
The passion that you must have for it and sort of the intensity of all the practice that you have to do and the sacrifices you have to make. Do you have any form? Look at, right over here, over here. Move your feet, split step. You a little tired yet?
Mercy.
Huh? What? Oh, okay, all right.
Action!
We brought a vital closeness to shooting tennis that others have not.
It's exciting to watch and it's dramatic. It's all that drama that you feel during tennis. It's all those shots you wish that real tennis could get.
You know, sometimes we had big fancy crane shots. More often than not, what we really had was the camera on the court in people's faces in those intense moments, because that's what tennis fans want. Because we were gonna make this movie no matter what, that meant we had to make it smartly. We had to fill a stadium that sat, I think, 6,000 people. I think we had 200 people that day. And we literally had to move the audience every quadrant. Some of those shots are like 12 and 15 layers deep.
And sometimes that crowd was plastic.
The wackiest day on set was when the director fell over a stone wall and got a concussion.
I seriously cracked my head open. I was like gushing blood. I was like contorted like this, and we were still shooting. There was no time to go to the hospital. There was no time for a CAT scan. Forget about that. Let's keep rolling.
Whoa, whoa.
Susie had a kidney stone a day before we were shooting.
I'm tough, I'm a tennis player. I end up ripping out the IV out of my arm. It was this huge bruise and we had to cover it.
You can see it in some shots. She's got this white wristband around her arm. She was playing hurt.
Action.
I had a blast. I really, really did. I actually got to go after him in that golf cart. Not only would he run the full distance on camera, he would run all the way back. Be like, I'm fine, guys. Oh. This guy used to be a beast.
Well, I wouldn't say beast. And what do you mean used to exactly?
The flying wall gag with no walls. I think it's a fun shot. That was literally just pushing the camera in and pulling it out. But when you're in that moment, I feel like it really transports you. There were a lot of challenges, but one thing that we always had, everybody always cared about the movie. They cared about these characters, they cared about the story, and that's what comes through when you're watching 16 Love. Everybody's heart.
Win a weekend getaway for two to the world-famous La Costa Resort and Spa, the setting for the new hit movie 16 Love. The 16 Love Play Like a Pro sweepstakes is giving away vocal rackets for two, total retail value up to $500, lessons from the pros, airfare from the continental U.S., and 2 nights to live like Allie Mash at La Costa. Plus, 8 runners-up will win their own vocal rackets for retail value of up to $250.
I did not see that coming.
Go to the 16 Love Facebook page to learn more. Must be 18 or older to enter.
Yeah.
Are you Smash Mash? Hi, I'm Farrell Gambles.
It's about their connection. It's about this hard-edged champion letting it all go and starting a real life with this guy.
And action!
The romance in 16 Love is so sweet and innocent and hot and fiery all at the same time.
Oh, come on, no one wants to see that.
Will you go out with me tonight?
Allie meets Farrell and everything does change. I think it's everything she hates and then everything she realizes she's missing too.
You don't miss having a normal life?
I really liked that the bleacher scene. It was the first time that Farrell and Allie really connect.
I guess I do miss not having a prom.
My absolute favorite scene to shoot in 16 Love was this prom scene that I had with Chandler. It's a really sweet moment, and I think it kind of defines their relationship and why they need each other so much.
Everybody needs a little unpredictability. Sometimes I think, you need to do the unexpected in order to win. Actually, I think you need to do the expected better than anyone else.
At that point, he realizes how much he cares about her, and that's when it all changes for him.
We lucked out. Between Lindsay and Chandler, they're both great actors. They had such a nice offset energy that on-set the chemistry was palpable.
Just kidding, he's so cute.
Behind Farrell Gamble being infatuated with Allie Mash, there was a little bit of Chandler being infatuated with Lindsay Shaw, so that might have come through.
Such a joy to get to know him, and he would do anything for you. Come on, just shake it.
I personally had so much fun working with her.
I mean, what can I say about Chandler Massey?
Chandler Massey, he's a god.
I didn't feel objectified, just like I had to, let's try this scene with your shirt off kind of thing,
He's a handsome man.
Does he ever wear a shirt?
Chandler has this predisposition to do these one-handed push-ups every time in between takes. What's up with that, dude?
Get my energy level up.
Day 6 when we were shooting, I had to forbid Chandler Massey from working out between takes.
Did I in any way create a hostile environment for Chandler Massey? Absolutely. Absolutely, I did.
Oh, look who's inside the show.
Finally. And I would frequently grab him.
It's an implant. It's an implant.
We're convinced they're implants. Whatever he says, whatever lawsuits were filed, he loved it. He loved it.
16 Love was fun. We had a blast. Everybody just liked each other. We all got along. It was great showing up to work every day.
The people were absolutely lovely and so positive and talented.
From Steven to Mark to Lindsay, two Lindsays.
Dos Lindsays.
Wow. Hi, I'm Rebecca. She's Allie's best friend. And she just, I think, really is a good balance for Allie because Allie's so straight-laced and then Rebecca is just not. Cold War is over, ladies! afraid to be herself and be really out there.
You seem to think I am some kind of juvenile delinquent.
She has my name. What?
You do.
And actually, it hasn't been a problem thus far.
Oh, there's only room for one Lindsay in the circle, and it tends to be me. So I think Rebecca has the coolest wardrobe. I mean, you'll see it in the movie.
What are you wearing?
It's the finals, Mr. Mash. People should be dressing accordingly. She also works at a hot dog stand, which is so cool.
Rebecca, this is not what I had in mind. Shooting in the hot dog costume was one of the best and worst experiences of my life. It was so hot, and I definitely yelled at a couple of people.
Wiener.
What?
You're in my territory, okay? Hit the road.
Some of the people in the mall, those are not extras. They really thought that a giant slice of pizza was attacking a Lindsay Shaw-sized hot dog.
It was great. I loved it. It's everything that physical comedy wants to be. Hey, Red Bull.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing today? You doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great day, right? Right, yeah, tennis. I can't wait for this tournament.
My character, Red Bull, well, he thinks he's a ladies' man, but he's not quite. He's always hyped up on energy drinks, which is funny, actually, because, like, in real life, I'm addicted to energy drinks, too.
Yes!
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I loved the Dr. Jim scene.
Tell me what's up with this guy.
The ankle.
Lindsay and Josh just had everybody laughing.
That was really fun to shoot.
If your ankle would talk, what do you think it would say?
Ow. There we go. It's not a joke. They cracked me up.
It's very silly.
So wonderfully ridiculous.
Now, people are telling us nobody in America likes tennis. You're crazy for making a tennis movie. Well, they told us we were crazy for making a low-budget movie, but it's good. Find something cool and buy it. Get it. Get some. So what do you get for helping us out? Well, you get a DVD or a Blu-ray or a signed DVD or a poster or a hat or a bunch of other stuff I haven't even come up with yet. Own it. Love it. You're going to love 16 Love.
I just love 16 Love.
To my left, from La Costa Resort, Alley Mack.
Winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. Who needs college when you're already number one, right?
Supernova must have just won. Let's go get her autograph before she leaves.
I have not lost a match since I was born.
We're gonna have to default.
We don't.
Listen.
You have no idea what it's like to be a real teenager.
Who is that?
I'm Farrell Gambles. Would you want to train with me?
You a little tired yet? Huh? Okay, all right.
Hey, why don't we get a little ice cream?
Oh, I've never had it.
You've never had it?
Oh my gosh. Tennis is my life.
Don't you miss having a normal life?
Friends, parties, dances.
I miss not having a prom.
Your own personal prom.
You're just hanging out with this subpar player.
He's not subpar.
Our greatest glory consists not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall.
I fell, Dad. I fell.
Tennis is a choice. I choose ice cream. You'll never beat me.
Totally unpredictable.
Everybody needs a little unpredictability.
Hey, we have the gym reserved for tonight.
I am so excited to see 16 Love. I had a blast shooting this.
It was one of the most positive experiences of my life. Yeah.
I hope you love this movie.
I'm just excited for it to finish.
You buy that?
Yeah, I'd buy that.
At least we'll always have 16 Love to remember his abs by.
Huh? You want to see it now, right?
I love this story. I love it, I really do.
It's inspirational, you know?
I think the moral of this story is that you find happiness and you find love when you're yourself.
I don't know why I used to play tennis, but I know why I play now. Allie learns that anything that you love to do in life is only as good as everything else you become and experience in life.
Beyond just a sports movie, it's really about, finding yourself and, finding true love and knowing that beyond tennis, you can have it all.
I hope you enjoy this movie. January 20th is our magic date. We are bringing 16 Love to audiences across the country. You will love 16 Love.
Put some love in between friends.
With some love. Some love in between friends.
I love it. All right, everyone do it. Thank you.
Please watch.
Nate,
Watch.
I need
Just
money.
watch the movie, dude.
It's great. I'm rushing, you have to listen to me, okay? Where's my coffee?
Go watch the movie. You're gonna love it. Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for joining us and watching the making of 16 Love.
All right, folks, you've seen how we've done it. So now go watch it.